What is up, everybody? What's up Tuesday evening? I feel like, when's the last time we had a whatnot? It's been about 2 weeks, huh? It's been a couple of weeks since we've gone live. I haven't got to talk to you guys in a while. What's been going on in the world? Let's see. What's up, Tati and Cindy? They're the only ones I've seen right now. What is going on? So, we got us a good little mini whatnot auction tonight. Not as much as usual because today's just the yard sale stuff. But next Tuesday, we're going to set it up. It's going to be a big one again. It's going to go through all the D&D, all the Lego, all the music, all that good stuff. That's going to be next week. What's up, Vinyl? Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Hello, Chris. What's up, Pat? What's up, Lonnie? What's up, everybody? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Susan. Hey, Lisa. It's always like a minute. I forget it takes like a minute to notify people. So I always think nobody's here. Then all of a sudden everybody spawns. But tonight's going to be a fun one because a lot of good things in here, even though it's just the yard sale stuff. I think that we got a lot of good stuff, those yard sales. So today we'll see if we get good choices or not. It's only, I think, 50 some lots tonight. So, vinyl, I'm definitely, we're going to do records. I don't know about CDs yet because we opened some of them and they weren't like actual real CDs. They were just burnt stuff. So we're going to have to go through and sort them and get all the good ones out, that are actual CDs. And then we might make some lots of those too. I was debating on whether or not we'll mix some vinyl into next week or we would just do an auction that's straight vinyl or straight music one day because we have so much, as you've seen in those videos. Like we have so much. A whole lot. Buddy, to be honest, I don't even know. We haven't even sorted through the vinyls. We have, I think it's 8 or 9 full boxes of like 50 to 100. So, I mean, we probably have around 1,000 vinyls to go through. So, we got a lot. We got a whole lot. But, yeah, that's going to be in the future because this week we're just going to try to focus on getting this yard sale stuff out, setting up a next show, and then maybe towards the end of the week we might look for another unit and that kind of stuff. But, yeah, this week's kind of like recovery week. I feel like when we go traveling, we legitimately need a few days of like recovery because everybody's just so sleep deprived that like when we get home, we just want to sleep. How's Broly's doing good? Amber and Broly, he was like his nap time just perfectly aligned up with like 4 minutes before we started this show. So she took him up to give him a nap. He was getting a little mad, so she took him up there literally just now to let him take a nap. Hopefully he stays asleep till the show starts, or hopefully he falls asleep. We'll see. But he's doing way better, man. Way better. We got scared. I think a few nights ago, it was, I want to say, what day did we get back? Friday. So I want to say it was Friday night when he was like breathing really hard. So it scared the crap out of us. And we called the pediatrician and they're like, don't worry about it. Just keep an eye on him. Don't worry about it or whatever. Then we called him again and again. Then eventually we're just like, no, we're going somewhere. So we went to like the little 24-hour clinic place near us. Just because, like, I wasn't going to be able to sleep if he was, like, having trouble like that. So we went in there, got him checked out, and they gave him, like, this little breathing treatment thing. They say, oh, hell, but he came back negative for all the tests that they did or all the things they ran on him. He came back negative for everything. The doctor just said that this time of year, especially for babies, is just brutal. So I didn't know any of this. But, yeah, they're telling us, like, the October, November time is just brutal for us, on little kids, especially babies. So... But now he's doing way better. He's getting way better. So he's got his 9-month appointment tomorrow. Even though he was 9 months on the 17th, but appointments tomorrow. And then I think after that, the next time we take him in will be a freaking full year, which is going to be crazy. Cindy, that's exactly what they told us. It's like, what the heck did they call it? RSV, I want to say. I don't remember the exact acronym, but it was something the doctor said that, yeah, it's always brutal this time of year. So, yeah. Also, going to the little, I don't know if you call it like an ER, but like the 24-hour clinics is kind of painful because you go in there and there was 2 different people that were in there because they got drunk and fell and busted their head. And like, there's one guy screaming in the lobby about, getting it on with his wife. Yeah, like in front of everybody. There's like 15 people there, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs, drunk as can be with a busted open head. And I'm like, oh my God. They couldn't answer my question, but I just wanted them to genuinely answer. Like on Fridays, Saturdays, what percentage of the people you see are just all alcohol related? Because, yeah, it was terrible. It was just so brutal. But yeah, it's not out. He tested negative for RSV, but the doctor just said that this season they get all kinds of viruses. He said just because he tested negative for one, it could be a slight mutation of it or something like that. But like his that little raspiness in the breathing has pretty much gone away dramatically. Now it's just like when you're at that stage of like sickness where all the stuff's starting to break up. So you just like a lot, like you feel like your throat's clogged, you got to cough a lot because it's starting to break up. That's kind of where he's at right now. Like if he laughs, it sounds like he's wet, but the doctor said that that's what's going to happen, and that's a good sign because it means whatever it is breaking up. So I'm glad. But yeah, that's how he's doing. But anyway, today's Whatnot auction is going to be a lot shorter than usual. Like I said, only 50 some lots. But I just like maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago scheduled the next one for next Tuesday next week. So if you guys want to bookmark that one, that's going to have all the really good stuff, I guess, from the last 2 units. So we're going to put all the Lego, all the D&D, all the, what else came out of there? Magic the Gathering, everything from that unit. And then we're going to put what we can from the music unit. Like we said, we might have some vinyl lots. I think the symbols I'm going to put out there because I've been looking them up. And people are in the comments are right. Some of them are like 100, 200, 80 bucks, 250 bucks pre-owned on eBay. So we'll put the symbols up there. The drums, obviously, we're not shipping those. But the trumpets or something like that, that would be cool. So, yeah, it'll be a fun one next Tuesday, too. It'll be fun next day. He has a humidifier, actually, Faith. It's helped him a little bit, but they recommended that to us before, too. But I don't think it doesn't seem like at least it helps that much. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lucinda. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Where was I at? Hold on a second. Sorry. I'm trying to do things in the background too. I'm like really unprepared. Usually I'm down here like 15 minutes before I go live to get everything set up. But we wanted to add a taste for lasagna. So we were putting lasagna together. And I got down here like 45 seconds before the live stream started. Boom, boom, boom. That's kind of cool. We fall asleep for it. Or he falls asleep watching us. Pam, yeah, we just put it on there, like I said, like maybe 10 minutes ago. So it's fresh. If you checked earlier, I just made it. I meant to make it earlier. I meant to make it before I put out the second channel video today, but I forgot. I'm just not fully back to normal yet, I feel like. We have a $50 gift card giveaway tonight. Smaller auction, so I figure we still do a gift card, but yeah, the full auctions, like next week, we'll have a $100 gift card. And today, small auction with a $50 gift card. Yeah. We bought a bunch of gift cards just to give away. How many bookmarks do we have today? We have 274 bookmarks, guys. If you haven't bookmarked tonight's show, hit that bookmark for us. Let's see if we can reach 300. 300 bookmarks before the show? That's not too bad. That's not too much to ask. I think we can pull that off. I think we can. Oof. Let's see. Bookmarked already. Awesome, Pat. What's up, Sacha? What's up, Simon? Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to remember everything we had tonight. Like, I know we have everything's listed, but I'm trying to remember myself because I feel like we've been on the road so much recently. Everything kind of starts to blend together. So, like, I know we have the Harley Davidson stuff, but going with the wind dolls. All the knot collector knives we got. I don't really remember what else. But yeah, it's all listed ahead of time. So it'll be easy. Like I said, you can go in there and view whatever you want. Right now, everything's already listed like always. So whoever wants to go see it can go see it. Doing good, Connie. Doing good. Wichita, Kansas, Faith. Yeah, that's a little bit of a distance. A little bit of a drive there. But Yeah, we definitely want to do like travel again, but we're just waiting till he gets a little bit older, so it's not so brutal. I mean, we're trying to travel as much as we can locally just to get him used to traveling, so that when we do it like how we like to do it, that we like to go coast to coast. Like when we say traveling, we mean traveling. So right now we're just trying to get him accustomed to being in the car for a while, staying at random places, that kind of thing, staying at Airbnb, staying at hotels, that kind of thing. So that's what we're working on now, so that like next year, hoping next year we can go coast to coast. I want to go to California again. I want to go see everybody out there, buy some storage units, eat some In-N-Out, just live in California for like a week and then get the heck out of there. That's what I like to do. I like to go there for like a week or two, see everybody, buy a few, and then go back to my home here on the East Coast. Yeah, Chris, all the Legos are going to be there next week. I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but they're all going to be in that show. I'm thinking I might just make boxes as full as I can, or maybe make large flat rate boxes. But yeah, we'll see. It's definitely all going to be in there all next week. But tonight's just the yard sale. Are you going to come back to Canada? Oh, yeah, we're going to come back to Canada. I don't know when, but we definitely do. I love going to Canada. And especially now, because last time we stay in like the Ontario, Toronto, like by the city, and it's fun and everything. But last time we went all the way up towards Lake Fraser and Algonquin Park, and that's where I fell in like love with Canada. That's where I really loved it at. I loved it up there. We found like the coolest Airbnb on the lake and everything. So if we go back, we'll probably be going up there. Boom, 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 boom. That's crazy, Pat. That sucks, though. That sucks, especially if you got that accustomed to it. 25 years. That's a long time. They do vinyl. I don't know if it's the best idea, but they do it. Just bookmark your shed tonight. Awesome. Where are we at? Let me go back. We have 282 bookmarks. We only need 18 more. Let's go. Let's go. $20 for your wings. Hey, thank you, Carlos. We just went there earlier today. You just paid for my order. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll have to ask Trudeau. You don't need to ask him. I don't even think most Canadians I talk to while we were out there in Canada, I don't even want to ask him. I feel like obviously I'm not from Canada. I don't know nothing about Canadian politics, but when we were in Canada, like the amount of anti-Trudeau signs I've seen was insane. Like there's just so many people against him. I don't even know what party or anything about the guy. I just know that a lot of Canadians hated him when we were there. So, yep, Sydney, 802,000 on the main channel. I know, that's wild, man. That's so crazy. We're getting closer and closer to actually hitting 1 million subscribers. That's going to be so freaking awesome. That is going to be so cool. Like just to hit 1 million. To be honest with you, like now as we continue to progress, it's just like now I see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's possible. When we first started doing just storage units, like my original goal was to hit 100,000 because I just didn't think there were that many people in the world that liked, storage unit content. It's such a weirdly specific niche. You know what I mean? It's not like a Mr. Beast where it's something that everyone will want to watch. Like it takes not many people to be interested in it. So I didn't think there'd ever be 1 million people there, but I see it now. I know it's going to happen. As Broly said, Dad, today was the first day he made a D sound, but he didn't say Dada. Like I put him in the car seat. We were about to go, and he was just like, doy, 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 doy. And I was like, hey, that was the first time I seen him do a D. That's what it does. He went like, doy, 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 doy. Mostly because random videos take off. You know what I mean? People are only interested in the big ones. Like I said, we've had 2 do over 1 million views, a couple do over 1 million views this year. But for the most part, if it isn't a big one, you're only going to attract that hardcore fan base, which if you watch a lot of the YouTube channel, education channels that talk about YouTube, is on average 10 to 15% of your subscriber base. So we do a little, most of our videos do a little over that. Like I say, the average for our channel is around 100K video. Some do more, obviously. Some do less, obviously. But I'd say on average, they do about 100,000 views. But, yeah, that's what it says on the average, like 10 or 15%. Then you just have your outlier ones that just go crazy. Like, I have a feeling the one we put out yesterday or Sunday is going to be one of those in a couple weeks, because like the retention on that video and the watch time hours on that video are insanely high. Like especially for a video being an hour and 12 minutes long, it's insanely high. So I really think it's going to blow up down the road. I really do. But that's just me spending way too much time studying YouTube analytics and stuff like that. I watch way too much stuff. Mr. Beach watch. I doubt it. I doubt he has time to do anything. I doubt he has time to watch anything. That's what I always said. Like, I love those big channels. Like, I have the utmost respect for the people that go that big, but like, that's not for me. I would never want it to become like a thing where you just have virtually no free time. You know what I mean? That's just too much. I like the where we make, good money and don't have to worry about nothing, but I also have the free time to do what I want. That was my goal all along. I respect those guys, but that's just brutal, man. Like, I've heard Mr. Beast talk before in like podcasts how he has no time to do like nothing, basically. No social life, no family time, no nothing. And I'm like, that's not for me. I like family time. I like us going places, being able to do things whenever we want to. That was the ultimate goal at the end of the day, is that the freedom. But like I said, I respect him. I respect the crap out of it because, he's the biggest guy on the platform. I feel like if you want to be the biggest of the biggest, you have to be willing to give up everything else, basically. And I'm just not. I'm not willing to give it up. Not at all. So it's all about your priorities. Good job, Pat. I'm glad I got there, because I feel like we've had quite a few people say the USPS lost those envelopes. And I'm like, out of everything we ship, it's definitely like very disproportionately, they get lost more than anything else. And I don't know why. I guess because they're so small. I used to listen with an audio review. He reviewed Speaker Cube. That's crazy how much some of that stuff costs. Yeah, that's crazy. Brandon knows a lot more about audio stuff than I do, because he was telling me, because he's into music and all that stuff. So he kind of just tells me, because I don't freaking know what half this stuff is. I really don't. I'm pretty bad with that kind of stuff, especially. I'm not, like I said, I'm much more, I feel like 90% of my knowledge in this business is more so the YouTube aspect of it than the actual sale of it. Oh, that's Pat Doves in the box. That's why. The ones that are sent individually are the ones that always get lost for some reason. I don't know why, but they lose a lot of them. I don't know what it is. Thank you, Purple Ghost. And awesome, Keisha Sheets. Yeah, most likely not vinyl, but you never know. You never know. You never know. There's been some crazy. If somebody can find a few $1 million in cash, anything's possible. Anything is possible. Very unlikely, but possible. So you never know. Let's see. Where was I at? Let's go back to Whatnot. How many bookmarks are we at? 290. We need 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. What's up, Desiree? Still losing. To be honest, I've been kind of just like the same weight for like the past like 5 months. Like, I feel like I go up 5, go down 5, go up 5, go down 5. And I know that's really because I'm just eating too many carbs, because I don't know, it's good. But I guess I'm maintaining more so than anything else. I kind of just keep putting on losing the same 5. Because like I said, when I first started eating keto or low carb this time, I was at 368.8 pounds, and I've pretty much maintained at like 275 right now. I still want to lose like another 30 or so, but I'll do it eventually. Eventually. Caffeine going to the veins. What's a decent phone I can start a YouTube channel with? Pretty much anything nowadays. All of our second channel videos, this channel, are filmed on this Samsung Galaxy. I think it's S22. I don't remember. S21, actually. It's only an S21. And we use this all the time. For the second channel. I use all of the second channel videos are filmed on here. And it works great. Works perfectly fine. Yeah, I can always tell watching an old video. Yeah. You don't pay attention to it as I didn't until now I can compare them side by side. It's like, dang. It's pretty brutal, huh? Yeah, definitely at a plateau, but it's lasted a while. I mean, I really do think that like before I had so much weight to lose that I could just basically cut out carbs and it would just come off. But now I feel like I'm down to under 30% body fat. Like I was 47 or 48% body fat. Now I'm down to under 30. I feel like I'm going to have to actually, monitor how much to take in. It's just going to do more work now. Like, calories too, not just carbs. But yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Happy's all that matters. Yeah, I mean, you can do it with an iPhone, but I never recommend it now. I just think they suck. I hate Apple. I just love to it's so funny to me how many people get triggered over my Apple jokes in there. Like I like Samsung, but like if somebody insults Samsung, like I don't care. You know what I mean? It's not like they're my identity. I just like their phones. But some people, it's like it seems like Apple's like their identity. Thank you, Lorna. Maggie and Brophy, what's up? Hey, Holly. Thank you, Susan. Dun, 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 dun. That's a lot of weight loss, though, Pat. That's a lot of weight loss. It is, but I mean, especially when you're doing low carb. If you've never done low carb before, when you first start it, it's going to be rapid because of the water weight that you lose quickly. Like the first 2 weeks, you're going to rapidly lose weight. And then a lot of people quit, I feel like, because they have that rapid weight loss and then it slows down to normal. And then they think, oh, this isn't working anymore. Like, no, it's working. You just had that rapid water weight loss at the beginning. Like that's normal. Completely normal. I had to use Linux in a couple of my computer science classes in college, and I was just not a fan. Yeah, he made it.
He didn't go to sleep.
Oh, what happened? My mom got home?
Well, yeah, she got home right before I went to go take him up, but he was just playing. So I was like, I'm not even going to try. He goes down in a couple hours anyway. So.
Yeah. How many items are up there tonight? 57, I want to say. Yeah, 57.
So I just had to change something. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just went up and down the stairs 3 times.
Yeah.
There was number 50 in the auction was in the giveaway section. So I took it out of the giveaway section and changed it to auction, and there was another number 50, so I had to delete them. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was a glitch or whatever, but
it's there now.
I have an announcement for all you guys and you.
What?
Broly's second tooth is officially
coming for sure?
Yeah.
We thought so in the car. We couldn't see because we were driving. But his second tooth finally poked through.
And I could see it. I replayed the video that I had on my phone, and I could pause a certain thing. You could see 2 little white pieces.
Yeah.
But when I was taking his owlet sock off of him, he was smiling, and I was like, "There it is!
I see it."
So I went downstairs in the kitchen, your brother, Rachel, and your mom are on the kitchen. I was like, "I have an announcement."
Second tooth.
Yeah, second tooth in.
That's cool.
Hello, everyone.
Awesome. Kim, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, maybe that'll help. That's true. I never thought about that. When you make a D sound, your tongue kind of gets pressed against your teeth. And more so the top of your mouth, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that could actually be a thing.
All he wanted for Christmas was his 2 front teeth.
Well, now he's got his 2 front bottom teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 2 front top ones are the next ones that are supposed to come in, right?
I think so.
Doesn't it go 2, I think. Yeah, I mean, I remember I read it somewhere a while ago.
I had to put my phone on the charger on my actual charger upstairs because I have 50-some% yet left. Can I have your phone? I just want to text myself today's date for his tooth.
Fair enough.
Because I will forget.
You think you'll visit Pittsburgh? I don't know if we go up to Pennsylvania again. What was I just watching? Oh, yeah, another channel. I don't know why I love watching his videos so much. A guy named Peter Santinello does documentaries. I just watched 2 of his videos where he was in Pennsylvania area or Pittsburgh area in Pennsylvania. I don't know. I love that dude's videos. It doesn't seem like something I'd be interested in, but every time I turn it on, I end up watching the whole hour-long video or so every time. So I don't know, but it was kind of interesting seeing up there. They were going about all the old steel factories and everything. It was pretty cool. What's up, Pat Dees?
Hello, Pat.
I don't know if I'll ever go back. I went to New Orleans one time. That is just way too much of a crowded party town for me. The actual like by the what's the street called? Bourbon Street? Or no, not Bourbon Street.
Oh my gosh.
What's it called? I don't know, but whatever that street is called, we stayed by over there. Oh my god, never again. Never again. I like the outskirts of Louisiana. I remember like when we were staying out in the more wooded areas. Beautiful. Oh, it is Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, not Basin Street. What do you mean, Christina?
You're not more involved. Be more involved.
I guess because I'm not on the video a lot. Because you're usually just selfieing it.
It's only like
random things.
99.8% of the day.
Yeah, I know.
See, that's the nice part of Louisiana. I agree. Like, I like driving through the wooded parts. I like going through like the swamps because we always would go to the bridges and like pull over because you can just look down there and usually remember the one we see like 4 alligators like right off the side of the bridge over the highway. And there's just randomly 4 alligators down there. I just think it's interesting that there's just alligators everywhere.
Oh, Christine, did you mean like my family? Because you've said Amber's not as involved with Broly.
I don't know what I said.
I don't know. Long story.
Hey, we got 300 bookmarks. Thank you guys. And we already have 18
Yay.
bookmarks on the next one for next Tuesday. I scheduled it.
Is that how you spell symbols?
Yeah, I Googled it because I had no idea.
It looks weird.
Yeah. I'm like the worst speller on planet Earth. I used to like, everyone would joke because it was like this stereotype that programmers, computer coders, they're bad spelling. And remember you got me that shirt before? It was just like the stereotype that like I can like do all this math and all this code in my head and like instantly and give you all the results, but ask me to spell like the most basic word, done. Can't do it. But yeah.
Yeah.
I was using ChatGPT to try to make video titles for me earlier.
Yeah, Christine, like I said, long story. I don't know why. It is what it is.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Someone asked, go up a little bit, right above Christine. Patty, how to register for whatnot. So just use the link that he just posted in the chat, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, and use that link. And it should take you to a page where you can sign up. You just enter whatever information it asks for, and then you have to go to the app to then sign in.
Basically, yes.
And then you'll be in after you sign in.
Hi from Lodi. That was a good area. I like Lodi, California. I was right by Tracy, right? I want to say Tracy. Like, it's where a lot of the farmland was.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool. We don't actually have any furniture, Paul, but usually we throw it out at our yard sale. But that sucks. I know a lot of people got hit hard by that thing. You guys want more kids? No. I want to focus on Mr. Bear.
Yeah.
Now he says it, Mama, like 24/7. He knows that like you come now if he says that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because like especially like if you hand them to somebody and walk away, like you get to the bathroom or something, he's like mom. I'm
like, yeah, he actually associates it with me, not just saying the word.
Exactly. Boom, boom, boom.
But every time, now I will say, every time I'm giving him a bath, not we're in the bath. I'm giving him a bath.
Yeah.
I try to get him to just go duh, duh.
I told you first did it in the car today. It's like doy. I was like, hey, that was the first time I heard a D from you.
Or I'll say, can you say dad? For some reason that makes him laugh.
He thinks just the word like dada is funny. I think like because I always do it joking with him. So now if you hear dada, he just thinks it's funny. But yeah, he just thinks it's just like I'm trying to play with him.
Yeah, I like that all of our attention and focus is on him.
Yeah, exactly. No, me too.
And that's just our personal preference. I mean, obviously not speaking anything against people who want multiple kids. We both feel like if we 2-parent household have 1 kid, we can put all of our energy into making everything the best for him instead of splitting our time. Like, you know what example I always think of, like if we did have 2, like when they get older, if they're both in sports, like what if they have something at the same time and then we have to be split up and they're like, well, mommy's not ever at my games or something like that. And I'm like, I would feel horrible because we always have to like split ourselves. They can't like look in the stands and see both of us there.
Yeah.
Like something like that. That's what I think of is because, you know, I played sports and I liked seeing my parents watching me. Like, I'd be like, hey, they're there. Like, they're my support.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like I said, I like just having one. Plus, we could just do more. Like, once he starts to get older, I know he can't understand me, but I'm always like, boy, you have no idea. Wait till you get a couple of years older. You got no idea.
We're going to be the three amigos.
You're going to live a crazy life. Most people, like, we're going to get up one day and say, well, you ready? You ready for what? Oh, we're just going to go on a 1.5-month journey across the country to California, into Texas, into Wyoming, into Colorado, maybe down to Florida and everything. He's like, wait, what? Yes.
Yep. And Cheryl, obviously, but there's ways to, like,
I wish
prevent
that
it.
there needs to be like a PSA on that.
Right.
There's a lot of people that are definitely unaware.
Yeah.
Definitely unaware.
Yeah.
No details, but boom, boom, boom.
Chris, after the live, are you starting or whatnot? So we'll start exactly at 6 p.m.
Yep.
They're 29 minutes, no matter where you live in the country or the world, I should say.
Mine's pretty much healed.
Mine just gets dry every now and then. I just try to keep lotioning it. Couple spots that are peeling, like up here, but overall, really good.
I think like maybe the outside of the lettering's got like a little bit of peel left, but not really. I'd say mine's a lot smaller than yours. It's probably like 95% healed already.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, auction starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is 29 minutes from now.
Yeah. I'm a parent of a single child by choice. It is awesome.
I agree.
Yeah, that's definitely our choice right now.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I like the footprint tattoo. I think it's gonna be cool when he gets older because he can like see even right now. Like if I take his footprint and put it next to this, this makes it look so tiny. Like it looks so small. His foot grew so fast.
Because it's crazy that like I can look at like the tattoo on his arm and be like, his foot isn't like much bigger than that. But then like it actually goes on. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. Would anyone get a tattoo? I would have definitely, if I was in better shape, I would have had my entire back done. I love back tattoos. I think it looks cool. I guess also because I'm a UFC fan, like so many of the fighters have such cool ones I would like take inspiration from. Mm-hmm. But, you know, a fat guy getting a back tattoo is kind of weird. Let's be real here. Like it looks good if you're like, you know, cut and shredded and stuff. That's where it looks good.
I don't think it would look bad on you.
I mean, I'm just being honest here.
That's just your preference.
Yeah, that's just my personal preference. It looks cool when you like have like cut actually and you're like in good shape. It looks cool. I feel like it would look awkward. Boom, boom, boom.
Final said, I found your auction next week. You're using a different icon. I was saying, who's that? So that like you use the thumbnail thing.
Oh yeah, I put the thumbnail on it. You see how the AI on my mouth like put some blue stuff on my teeth in the thumbnail? I don't know what it did. It kind of screwed up, but I was like, you won't notice it unless you zoom in super close. But if you zoom in super close on the thumbnail, the rich versus poor one, and look at the teeth on the rich side, you're going to see like my teeth are barely even teeth. They're like all screwed up, but yeah. No one will notice it unless you zoom in. But
and yes, of course, Mama Jeebus would want us to have more.
Yeah.
But she has Brandon and Rachel for that.
You never go shirtless. I mean, that's kind of true too. That's why I ended up putting Broly's tattoo right here. I was going to originally I'd save my right bicep to put it. And I'm like 99.9% of the time I have a t-shirt that would be covering it up. So it'd be like, what's the point of having it? I'd rather put it on my forearm. Yeah.
I mean, just like any tattoo you put up here, I mean, your sleeve's usually covering it.
Yeah.
But you just know it's there.
Yeah. Like I got the UFC one on this bicep, and most people probably don't even know because like my shirt always covers it. But oh well. Boom, 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 boom. How many bookmarks do we have? 306. Would you guys ever come to New York? I don't know about New York City, but the rest of New York,
it's okay.
I like it. Yeah. I don't think I'd ever have we went to New York City years ago, and I was like, never again. And I just hear how much worse it's gotten, so probably never again. Too much congestion, man. Like, I just don't like crowded places. I really don't. I just hate crowdedness. I just like open freaking, mountains and just openness. What's up, Mama G? What editing suite? You mean like software I use? Wondershare, Filmora for videos, then Photoshop for all the graphics and whatnot. And sometimes, like very rarely, if I have to record something weird, I use Audacity for audio. Audacity's free, so anyone can download that. But that's audio only. Not Whatnot. Wondershare Filmora. I think it was like now it's a monthly based thing, but like if you had paid for it originally, you're kind of grandfathered in. So like right now, mine's just free forever because I bought the actual thing when they were smaller. Now that they've gotten bigger, they're trying to move to subscription based. But I don't got to pay for that because we bought the entire thing years ago.
Hello, Mama G.
Oh. I sell on Whatnot, Lovey. I love Whatnot. There's no other platform I'd sell on right now. Everyone always tells me, you're going to get so much more money if you do it on eBay. I'm like, that's great. Not doing it. eBay is a pain in my rear. If it sells for a freaking quarter of its eBay price, and so be it. I don't want to deal with eBay no more. I buy, but not sell. What?
No, I said see you, Pat.
Peace. We were talking about that. We need to come to the Northeast because that's like one of the areas of the country we haven't hit yet. We haven't gone past New York, Jersey.
Question about that, because I want personal experience, not just Google. When is I feel like we always think about going to the Northeast when it gets later on in the year. When does like the snow really impact up there? And we shouldn't go. Like, I just want like maybe a month where, say like August or later. What month should we go up there?
Yeah, because I got a friend that lives in Boston. He always tells me about the winters, and they don't seem friendly. They get pretty brutal winters, according to him, up in Boston. So
there was like a map that I saw on Google recently that showed like the fall foliage up there is really, really good, and I'm assuming it's in that September and October like time, because then once that goes down, obviously the winters start and the snow can be bad.
I think it'd be fun.
February, March is the worst for snow. September, October is the best for up north. Northeast, I guess, for us.
What about November? Next month.
Yeah, what about November? Like, how's November up there? Like, if you guys say Boston gets February, March is worse for snow, does that mean anything pre-January we're pretty good?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
I keep wanting to check my calendar to see what we got going on in November. But my phone's charging.
Broly won't have no more appointments after tomorrow until he's a year, probably, right?
I would assume so. Yeah, unless he's sick or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Boom, boom,
Thank you, Jessica. Leaves are pretty good right now in Connecticut. Cold and can snow anytime.
We've still never been to Connecticut.
December to March is out.
I just want to drive and hit every state up there at least once. Like I want to hit all 50 states. That's my goal. And like the Northeast, we haven't hit at all past New York. So like we need to hit Connecticut, Vermont, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maine. What am I missing? Is there another one up there?
What did you say?
Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Maine.
Vermont,
what did I say?
New Hampshire.
Vermont. Yeah, New Hampshire. That's what I can think of. New Hampshire. We got to hit all of that up there.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. So I really want to see the fall foliage up there, but at the same time, I know that's probably peak for tourists.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't. Like, I want part of that fall season to where the tourists are kind of making their way out, but you can still see it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because I don't like, to me, like going places and then being crowded versus not crowded can make a difference in like loving it and just absolutely hating it.
Like, we went to the beach in like August.
Yeah. Like I hate freaking crowded areas. It just ruins any experience for me. It's like being stuck around a bunch of people. That drives you crazy.
Better get going. September's best. Okay, so it seems like September, October.
All right.
November is a chance for snow.
We actually have a children's museum like right across the street from us. It's in a shopping center.
I think it's a smaller one too.
Yeah.
But it's still there, which we'll definitely take him to when he gets to that point where he's like, really hands-on with everything.
That's where I want to go. Greece. Sophia, hi from Greece. Hi from America. I've never been to Europe, but like my family comes right from like my grandmother's side are all straight from Greece. Like my real biological great grandfather died when my grandmother was like 3, but he was like a first generation immigrant, like from a boat right over here from Greece to here. So like I know I probably have quite a bit of family over there that never met, never seen or anything. I just think it'd be really cool. Because Because every other relative I tracked pretty much just, generic white American people. You go back to the freaking British, 300 years ago. So, I mean, like, that's like the only side of the family I've tracked to somewhere different that's not just Britain. I think there was a little bit of German roots back there too. Like, my great grandmother's side was German a little bit, but like mostly just British with a little bit of Greek. Yeah, Greece seems fun.
Mike said, "You ever been to the Poconos in the fall?" No.
Not
when
in
we
the
went to
fall.
the Poconos was after we got married.
It was November.
Yeah, it was November.
Yeah.
I was going to say, when? November.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't go to Boston, actually. I wouldn't go to the actual city. I maybe go to get some
Well, I
of the
don't know
toy
where
store.
they live.
Yeah.
Like your friend.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that, like I said, I have friends up there, or a friend that lives there, and I mean, traffic-wise, even they agree. Boston has nothing on the DMV area.
Northern Virginia.
I even, like I said, I put that in a video the other day, and people were like, "You're crazy." So then I started Googling it, and like, yeah, sure enough, they're like list after list. The stretch from DC to Fredericksburg is listed as the worst in the country, and I'm like, just of course, out of all the 50 states and all the thousands of cities, it just happens to be the one area where I was born and raised that had the worst traffic in the entire country. That's why I moved. That's why I moved, to get me the heck away from Northern Virginia.
Lorna, yes, we would like to go to England eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Sassy Sue, thank you for that breakdown. Best time to travel is August, September, October, or April, May, June. More than likely, we would do August, September, October up there, but
Yeah.
that's already passed, so April, May, June would be an option.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom,
Cool.
boom.
When are
That's
we going up
interesting.
soon?
Yeah, we go up in a few minutes.
Okay.
But let's see. I'm just gonna put this in here one more time. I didn't think we'd have enough time to like put the lasagna together, so I thought we'd have to end this early to finish, but we actually finished it. So
Yeah, I know. It's in. When did we get home? Like just before 4:30.
I think so.
Okay, so it took like about 30
Yeah.
minutes or so to put it together.
I'm interested to see what it tastes like because instead of ricotta, I used cream cheese, and instead of noodles, I used the egg life wraps. Like that, I know is gonna be
I
good.
think
The
that
cream
tastes
cheese
good.
is gonna be interesting.
Mhm.
I'm just a cream
I
cheese
wish-
lover.
Now, I feel like you need a lot of cream cheese to be able to like really taste it. So I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if we can really taste it, and if not, we just need a lot of cream cheese, which obviously is going to be like really high fat content and really high calories.
But it's good. I'm sorry ahead of time, Susan. Yeah, DC is brutal. For me, the worst area like over there is like Southern Maryland, like right where it touches Virginia, is like the worst for me. Like the whole PG County area, highways, PG County into DC, into like Arlington, Alexandria. That's just the worst. I mean, it just seems like no matter what time of day you go, it's just completely packed. Like it's just like nobody goes anywhere except they just sit on the road all day. I hate going there. There's like so many like little stores I used to go to when I was a kid that I would like to just go back for nostalgic reasons, but it's like I can't tolerate it, man. It just makes me want to bang my head on a freaking steering wheel when I go over there. It's just awful.
And I feel bad that you can't go to your nostalgic places without
Going
having a
losing.
headache.
I know.
All
This
my
is-
nostalgic places are like 30 minutes from here.
Yeah. No, I like it over here a lot more. It's so much more peaceful down here. So much more peaceful. Plus, not to mention, oh yeah, like I said, we drove through LA. I don't even think it's comparable. I really don't. I don't at all. Like I said, we've driven through. I was trying to name all the major states. I mean, it's our major cities. I mean, LA, San Francisco, San Jose, and that's California. I've been to Las Vegas, been to in Texas, like Houston, Dallas. I don't know where else, but whatever. On the East Coast, I've been to Miami, been to Tampa, been to Orlando, every major city in Florida just about we've been to. Even the Keys, been down there. Been to Atlanta, Georgia, been to Charlotte, North Carolina. I mean, New York City, New Jersey, Chicago. Like we passed through so many major cities, and it's just nothing's comparable. Boom, 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 boom. I stay out of Bakersfield, California. You know, there used to be some toy store was there that we always went to. I forgot what it was called, but like we always used to go there for this one toy store, and I can't remember what it was now because it's been years. But New York's the most crowded, but it's like people move. That's the thing. Like New York, you just have to be aggressive. They're not like morons. Like
because they want to get somewhere like really
Right.
fast. So they're like, okay, let's go.
yeah, like I didn't mind New York as bad as like the DC area because like they're just trying to go. They're just not stupid. Like Northern Virginia, it's like everybody out there is blind, legally blind, and they exist in this bubble where nobody around them is there. It's like if they have to get over to the left, it's just go to the left. It's not, is anybody coming? Is anyone there? No, it's just left. I'm going now. Speed limits, like I said in the video, just a suggestion. If it's 55, everyone's going 85. And if you're not, you're going to get beeped at and crazy and middle fingered, and they're going to ride on your bumper, and they're going to start cutting you off. Everybody's like, it just seems like everybody's furious, stressed, angry, unhappy, and in a rush 24/7. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
Like there's just like, I don't think they know how to smile. I don't think they've ever experienced smiling. Like that's just being real.
Carolyn asked a good question. If there was one toy that you have yet to find that you really want.
Well, I want to finish those Dragon Ball Trilogy figures. Those are the two that have been driving me crazy because they're not even on eBay.
Oh, like the triangle boxes.
I need Majin Vegeta and I need Master Roshi. Like those are the last two.
So if you
And I
guys
can't find
see
them anywhere. They're
send us
driving me
links.
crazy. Yeah, no, I check all the time on Whatnot, on eBay, on Etsy, on all those little sites.
Dragon Ball Trilogy is what they're called.
Yeah, I can't find them anywhere. Yeah, like Northern Virginia is like the definition of the rat race. Like it's just like everyone there is just like hyper obsessed, just rat race. That's all that area is just a giant rat race. That's where I got out of there. Dang, it's 5:46. Yeah. Okay, guys, so I'm sitting here complaining about Northern Virginia. You got me on a rant. I think we need to go upstairs and make sure the phone's ready so we can go live on Whatnot in 14 minutes. So I'm gonna put the links in the description or in the comments one more time. And then we're going to hop off here so we can go get it set up. We'll be live in 14 minutes. See you guys in 14 minutes.
Yes, Daniel, we did.